Hey everyone, Scott Aukerman here, and welcome to another bonus bang where we re-release great episodes of Comedy Bang Bang out from behind the paywall. This week we are continuing our series that we just started last week. It's called Hot for Scott, and it features our good friend Adam Scott. He's been on the show ever since the beginning, and we're trotting out old episodes that he's been on. This week we're re-releasing an episode called Not Tall. Adam's a medium-sized gentleman. It's called From Candy Boy to TV Boy. Now, this was originally released April 3rd, 2022 as episode 751. Now, in this episode, Adam Scott joined me to tell the tale of going from a simple candy boy making taffy in a candy store to a TV boy starring in shows like Party Down and Severance. I believe he is promoting the season 1 finale of Severance on this episode. Of course, both season 1 and season 2 are out on Apple TV Plus right now, and you can vote for him at the Emmys if you're a TV Academy person. This episode also features Will Hines as shoe designer Thomas Mashed Potatoes and Suzi Barrett as romance novelist Mariska Beenaboutta. Now, if you enjoyed this episode and you want to hear other great episodes of Comedy Bang Bang, become a subscriber at cbbworld.com. We have all of the past episodes from the archives, every live show we've done, ad-free new episodes, and original shows like CBB Presents and Scott Hasn't Seen. We're going to be back Monday with a new episode of Comedy Bang Bang, but until then, enjoy this bonus bang.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
What were those two birds doing with one stone anyway? Seems suspicious. I'm glad they're dead. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Okay, interesting. Oh, by the way, thank you so much to Joey O-Tweets for that catchphrase submission, and welcome to Comedy Bang Bang for another edition. I gotta say, we are still technically in the backyard, but we have moved indoors because what is this, wet day? No, we all know wet day is a week away. But it is raining. Wet weather is pounding the Southland here. And so we had to move it indoors. Hopefully our streak will continue of good shows. But if not, it's because we put a ceiling above us. And speaking of ceilings, we have a great show. Our first guest has crashed through the ceiling from non-fame into fame and done so very adroitly. He has by the way, coming up a little later, we have a shoe designer and a novelist, but no one cares about that. We want to talk to the Hollywood stars, and the stars are back.
That's right.
He has a show on Apple TV Plus called Severance.
It sounds like you're going to say something like something in addition to a show on Apple TV.
He has a show on Apple TV Plus a show on Peacock. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Sure, yeah, I'd take them both.
Why don't you move that a little closer to your mouth?
Yeah.
Not that you don't have to move the entire mic stand, but just the literal actual thing you're talking to.
That?
Oh, much better. I love that.
I love it too.
Can you say every word in the English language and we'll test it out?
Okay, I'm going to start with numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Those are all words.
They are all words.
I just took care of those words as well.
But you're saying them as numbers because you're going to have to repeat them once you go alphabetical.
Right, because they're in quotations,
yes,
and then I'll
exactly.
say the word versions later.
And by the way, say every homophone as well. So
every what?
Homophone?
Homophone.
Okay, thank you. That's all the homophones. Yes, thank you. You said about 5 of them,
Yep.
so I appreciate that.
That's right.
But he has this show. It's called Severance. And please welcome back to the show, Adam Scott. Hello.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, it's great to see you again.
You too, man.
You too, man.
You too, man.
Remember our old show?
By the way, a lot of U2 news.
Really? What?
I don't know.
Oh, there's the biopic.
The biopic that is so weird.
What's going to happen in the biopic? Like they're gonna struggle for 2 years and then become incredibly famous.
Who's gonna play us?
Seriously, what if I played you and you played me?
That would be fantastic.
How are you gonna get into character?
This is how I'm gonna play you.
I'm just gonna be constantly jerking off.
Because if they make this biopic, and I'm not saying it definitely will happen, but there's a chance.
Pretty good chance.
Pretty good. I would say
100%
well,
chance.
At least 101% chance.
If not 110, which we all know is the new standard for percentages.
That's right.
Yes.
Anything below 110% chance is like a 2% chance.
Yeah, exactly. But you're saying 101% chance that we're at least in the third act
that we will figure into the story prominently.
Pretty prominently.
Like on the poster instead of you two.
It might actually get more butts and seats.
Oh man!
What could possibly happen in this biopic? Like
we did text about this the day it was announced.
The iPhone thing would be like the late second act, like Dark Night of the Soul for them.
That's
like,
right.
No one wants our album on their iPhones.
That's
and
right.
They go walking in the rain, soul searching.
There's that scene, like that Truman Show scene that's in every movie where something happens on live TV where you just suddenly drop into a bar and then someone's house and then an old man by himself watching TV and you see everyone getting the album on their phone and freaking out.
I used to, when I watched
and then the two people that are happy about it are
you and me. And we're like, yes! And you're on a plane, as I recall, and you're like, I don't have Wi-Fi on the plane. I've got to wait till I land till I get it. And that's like our third act.
And then the plane explodes and the movie ends.
The day the music died.
That's right.
I remember when I saw The Truman Show, I was very upset that they kept going back to the same people because it made it feel small.
Same.
And I was like, why not get, instead of keep going back to the same three people, watching this thing, like, and then I realized how expensive that would be.
But also it's like it kept being a person in their bathtub watching Truman.
Right. And that's dangerous.
Yeah.
To have that much electricity near, you know what I mean? It just puts me on edge.
You don't want your audience worried about the old man in the bathtub.
Exactly.
You've
heard of Save the Cat.
That's exactly right.
It's your screenwriting book title.
The old man in the bathtub.
You don't want the audience to worry about the old man in the bathtub.
That's right.
Adam, you're back on Comedy Bang Bang.
Yeah.
It's been
a while.
It's been a while. A lot of people saying, "Where's Adam? His show came out.
Yeah.
Where is he? How come he's not on the show?
Yeah.
I hope they're not fighting.
Yeah.
I hope they're still tight with each other."
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
Truly though, the reason was because I was when the show came out, I was shooting Party Down.
Yes.
And we tried and couldn't find a day to do it.
And I have a no pink bow tie rule on the show.
And while I shoot Party Down, I wear a pink bow tie 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
Everyone knows that.
You were shooting. And how did that go? Can you give us the first sclusie on what happened? Who's playing who?
The scluse on that is that it did not go well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Because, everyone is such a big fan of that show.
I know. It's a bummer.
And it just, like, what happened? Just, like, bad writing, bad directing, bad acting?
The writing was bad. And we all got together and kind of looked at each other and thought, it's been 12 years for a reason.
Yeah. That's the thing. You guys stopped doing the show because you hated it. Then suddenly to be back.
We didn't like making the show. We didn't like each other. I mean, we were fine with each other.
Like, you're fine with each other, but the literal process of making a show, like having to stand in front of cameras and stuff like that, just sounds so draining.
It is. It's exhausting. And sometimes you have to wake up early and get in a car and drive there.
Yeah, sometimes you have to wake up at like 10:30 a.m.
They just assume you have a car, first of all.
Yeah. It's like, hey, ask me. I mean, yeah, I do, but I'd love to be asked.
Yeah, it's you know what it is? It's manners. Do you have a car? Do you have a gas tank in the car? Does it have gas in it?
Does it have all four wheels?
3 simple questions. Are there 4 wheels on it? That's perfect. A perfect example of the kind of shit.
Yes.
So you have to put up. That's why people get up and slap people at award ceremonies, because this kind of crap. Yeah.
Weird reboot of the slap, isn't it?
Sure was.
Speaking of reboots.
Yeah.
Now, so Party Down, not going to come out. Is that basically what I'm hearing?
You know what? Unfortunately, it will have to come out at some point.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. That's another thing they don't tell you. This is going to be released.
Right. Yeah. Because you would love to have the option of like everyone has a bad time. You look at each other and go, forget it.
Let's burn this to the ground. And that's not an option. Anyway.
So when do we have to watch this thing?
I actually don't know.
Really? Yeah. It seems like you're lying.
Exclusive. No, I really have no idea.
Really? No one ever came up to you and said, hey, by the way, Adam, this is coming out in September. Nope. This is going to be awesome.
Nope.
No.
Not one person.
Not one person.
No, I really don't know. I think they're just figuring out when
they're like, hey, clear Labor Day because we're going to be fucking putting this out. You're going to you're gather your family around. It's going to be so fucking awesome.
Because Labor Day is,
the best day
famously the best day to put a TV show out.
Well, that's great. You have 2 TV shows. I remember the day when you had none.
Me too.
Remember those days?
Yeah. 3 months ago.
Well, also when you started, because you thought you were going to be a movie boy.
A movie boy. Yeah, it doesn't.
And instead you became a TV boy.
A TV boy. The boy of TV. At first, I was a candy boy.
You're a candy boy.
I thought I was going to be a movie boy.
For people who don't know and you haven't heard our other show about various bands, Adam started on the Santa Cruz Pier as a candy boy.
Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
Beach Boardwalk, sorry, as a candy boy. And explain what a candy boy is.
A candy boy is literally what they called us. We were the boys that made the candy at Marini's. Still there. You can go. There are still
plenty of candy boys there right now.
There are candy boys there dressed in white, making taffy and waving to tourists.
Are you in the Candy Boy Hall of Fame? Do they have like headshots up there of like all the candy boys who have made it? Or do they consider what you've done to be selling out? And they put up like, pictures of candy boys who actually make candy
who
now
remained candy boys throughout their lives. Yeah, that's right. I'm persona non grata around there.
Do you go there every single time you go back to Santa Cruz?
Every single time.
Kind of like, because I know you're probably in, incognito and you're wearing a baseball cap.
And a beard,
Just like slowly lift up the baseball cap and then take off the fake beard.
Yeah,
and you're like, guess who?
Hey guys, it's me. And they just continue making candy.
So candy boy to hoping to be a movie boy, but then kind of going like, well, Krampus and all that. But hey, TV boy is where it's at. Now, 2 TV shows, one of which is called Severance.
Yeah.
And the season finale of which comes out this week.
That's right.
And Severance is about the age-old question, is it not? How do you separate work and family?
Yeah. It's a very, very, it's that question I stay up all night thinking about.
Sure.
All night.
Yeah.
Family, work.
How do you
keep them apart?
Even the words are so similar.
Family and work, they rhyme.
Yeah.
I know.
So it's hard to say one without saying the other.
You can't.
So it's just it's too hard. So it's like I have to go spend time with my work. I mean, my family.
I'm going to go put my work to bed. I mean, my family. I'm going to bring my work on vacation. My family.
It's just the things that we all say every single day, on. And so finally, when someone else, and I don't want to know who, but when someone wrote this show, you must have been like, whoa.
Yeah. That was my only reaction.
And then, whoa. Whoa. Yeah. I can only imagine.
And the next thing I knew, I was on the set making it.
But they asked about the car. They asked about the gas tank.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay. They did. They said, do you have a car? Does it have 4 wheels? Does it have a gas tank? Is there gas in it?
And when all of the answers to those were no, they said, okay, we'll buy you a car. We'll buy you a gas tank.
We'll buy you 4 wheels.
4 wheels and put gas in all.
That's right.
So now Ben Stiller directs this show, does he not? Mm-hmm. Now, I gotta ask, did he have that jizz in his hair from something about Mary the entire time?
No one knows that's
still there.
That's how Ben works. Ben directed it.
I can feel you pivoting towards a serious answer. I'm very interested.
I should say Ava McCardle also directed 3 of them and did a great job.
Which 3?
Number 4, 5, and 6. Numbers 4, 5, and 6.
Really?
Which are words.
They are, yes. Thank you for saying those. Was Ben, what was going on with Ben during 4, 5, and 6?
He disappeared.
Really? Just off the grid?
Yeah.
Does he do that a lot? Is that
when the numbers 4, 5, and 6 come
anytime
up,
they come up?
Well, half the city disappears when
Really?
You didn't.
Half of which city? That you filmed in New York City?
We filmed in New York City.
All of New York disappears.
Whenever there's a television show filming, and they get to episodes 4, 5, or 6, half the city disappears.
Half the city. Which half? Is it like not the Upper West Side?
Oh no.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, just half the population just disappears. They go to the Hamptons.
Oh, I see. Okay, so this is the summer.
This is summertime.
Oh, okay, got it. I understand. Yeah. I understand what's happening.
And it always just coincidentally coincides with 4, 5, and 6 of all TV shows.
Right, yeah. Because the schedule, yeah. You start with 1 in January, and by the time you get to 4, it's summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's, this show, God, you got to tell people what it's about. Don't you?
Really?
In a situation like this?
Yeah, it's science fiction.
Like lasers and space monsters and shit like that?
Monsters and spaceships and different planets. Every episode, we're on a different planet.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's cool.
One's in our solar system? Or?
That's right.
Okay, so you go from Earth...
No, it's you get a chip in your brain and you go to work and you don't know who you are in the outside world, and then you leave work and you don't know what you did at work or what your job is at all. So you don't have that stress of like, oh gosh, I'm spending all night thinking about what I have to do. That's right.
But at the same time, you have no idea what you do for a living?
That's right. You can enjoy your personal life and focus on your work completely. They're totally separate.
No, this TV show doesn't make sense because I think that like so much of your identity is wrapped up in how good you are at your job and stuff like that. So it doesn't make sense, and I don't think this is a good TV show.
Well, that's the initial knee-jerk reaction.
Wait, you're saying they deal with that on the show?
That I would expect you to have. That is what they deal with on the show.
Whoa!
No, that's what's explored.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I was thinking that if they were not to bring that up and everyone just has a good time the entire time.
Yeah, no, that's not what happened.
So you're saying it's a bad thing?
Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but, there might be some conflict involved in, exploring that scenario.
Still, when I think about I can only imagine that I would be at work and not knowing I have a family and be hitting on everyone, who's there at work and stuff like that. So that's why it's a bad idea.
So when you would be at work and cut off from the outside world, you would just be a total horn dog.
Yeah. So is every character horny all the time? That's what I'm getting.
It's just a bunch of horn dogs. Oh man, I'm so glad we get to say horn dog today. I thought we wouldn't.
Yeah. Did they consider calling the show The Horn Dogs instead of whatever it is called?
There were a bunch of titles.
Oh, okay.
And I'd be lying if I said Horn Dogs wasn't one of them.
So what are the other, what made the top 5?
Well, why don't you guess? And I'll tell you if you're right or not.
Okay. Peculiar Jerk and his wacky neighbors and friends.
Yeah, that was on the list.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
That was on the longer list. Which was 3 titles.
3 titles. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's a super long list.
Yeah.
Okay. The Ugly Man has a decision to make.
That was actually on the longer list than that one? Yeah, it was 4 titles.
4 titles. Yeah. Wow. The Feckless Cuck. Can't seem to figure out his shit.
That was number 2.
That was number 2. And then what it ended up being? Severance was number 1. Oh,
Severance was number 1.
That's so interesting.
And they just went with number 1 because we ran out of time.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. Oh, let's just, which is, by the way, how REM came out with that Out of Time record title. Did they not?
They were out of time,
They
literally.
literally were out of time. You should have called it Out of Time. That would have been
a good idea.
Although people would have thought it was about time travel.
We can always change the title.
That's the thing. Not
show.
enough shows change the title in the middle of the run.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I think, first of all, it's a good trick to try to trick people into watching something if they're not.
That's right. Or repeating their viewing experience of the show because they think it's a new show.
They think it's a new show, and so they watch the first season all over again.
That's right.
This is a good idea.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to call Apple TV. Plus, I'm going to tell them that idea.
Who are the people over there at Apple? You hanging out with Tim Cook all the time?
Yeah.
He's confusing, right? Because his name is Cook, and then like he works with computers. It's like, change your name to Tim Computer.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe he's a terrific cook. I don't know.
He could be. Yeah. Did he cook for you while you were hanging out with him?
Mm-mm. No.
This is weird.
I know.
Like he's a weird guy, right?
Well, no, not necessarily. I just think that like if your name was Scott Bicycle, what would you expect to see me on? Every second of the day. I would expect you to at least acknowledge that a bicycle is something that people would expect you to be riding. Right.
So like if I were to come up to you and say, "Hi, my name's Scott Bicycle," it's just a name. I'm not on one right now. These are my legs.
So Tim Cook, to put everyone at ease whenever he meets people, I'm sure he says, "Listen, I know you're expecting me to be making a baked Alaska right now." But
well, not only that, but he works with Apple.
Oh, right, which is a food.
It's like, dude, come on. It's computers.
Yeah, and it's freaking everyone out.
Yeah. This is a problem on the show?
This was a huge issue. Everyone was so confused constantly if Tim Cook was making a meal or not, wherever he was.
Yeah, but because I'm sure he was never on the set, but...
No.
But you were constantly getting intel, I'm sure, about what he was doing, where he was.
I think it was more we were all just wondering, I wonder if he's making something delicious right now.
Were you constantly going to craft servicing? Tim?
That's right. Anytime food was around.
Tim, is that you? Well, this sounds like a great show and one that people definitely should be watching and binge watching, at least binge watching one episode at a time.
Binge viewing,
sure. Another great way to watch it.
Sure.
You could also like do sort of mini watches, which are like 1 minute at a time.
One minute.
You could also like consider it your job. And then do like what Severance does, which is watch it as a job and then go spend time with your family and never think about it again.
And figure out how to get paid for watching it as a job.
Yeah.
You could also pretend that it's what was that network called where their shows were 5 minutes?
Quibi?
A Quibi show, and just watch it in 10, 12
Everything
minutes.
technically is a Quibi show if you just watch,
That's right.
10 seconds of something.
That's exactly right.
You know what I mean? Quibi, good idea.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
I mean...
11-minute shows.
Sure. Why not?
What could go wrong?
But Severance is not 11 minutes. It is, as a matter of fact, more in the 60-minute range. And 60 minutes, you will not spend better elsewhere. It is a fantastic show. I'm sure.
Thanks, man.
Once I watch it, I'm gonna really mean that.
No, I'm glad that it created that impression.
I mean, it seems like quality TV.
Mm-hmm.
The reviews have been good.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying like, "Wow, Adam, he was once known for light comedy, doing Parks and Recreation and Party Down, and just sort of like spending his time doing that kind of thing. And now he's known for whatever this is, and it's some really good reviews."
I couldn't dream of a better review than that. That is what I've been.
It's
waiting
an actor's
for.
dream,
That's
is
right.
it not?
That's right.
Well, shall we see you at the Emmys this year? Do you think? Do you think this is the year where finally Adam Scott gets recognized? And
you know what? I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
But now, can I keep you to your promise of the that you made about the Oscars, if you recall?
Of course.
The Emmy is going to be tougher.
What was remind me of the promise.
If you won an Oscar, you promised our listeners that you would go on stage and say, "I'm going to shove this up my butt."
You know what? That's less crazy than what happened last night.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Adam Scott is here. Severance is the title. It's also the show, and
it's also the show. And the new episodes come out on Fridays. This Friday is the final one.
The season finale, but hopefully not the series finale. Am I right?
I hope so, too. There are 9 episodes this season, so if you want to catch up, there are 8. And then the final one is on Friday, which would make 9, and that's the whole season.
Yeah, so if you could, I mean, it's Monday today. There's 4 days until Friday. 2 hours a day, is that too much to ask?
No.
That's 2/3 of a Batman.
It's nothing. Did you see Batman yet?
I did.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, cool.
John Turturro's in it. He's on Severance.
He's great.
And
oh, yeah, he's great.
Christopher Walken is on Severance.
That's
and
right.
Patricia
And
Arquette.
Patricia Arquette. This is like a real who's who and you.
Yeah. It's Zach Cherry,
Zach Cherry.
Britt Lauer,
Okay.
Tremel Tillman.
Now we're just saying names.
Yeah, no,
I don't
these
know
are the
who
cast
any
members.
of these people are. So do you ever arrive on set and you're like, I don't belong here. I'm a piece of shit. Here I am, like talking to John Turturro, one of the greatest, and Christopher Walken, and Patricia Arquette. Did she win multiple Oscars or just the one? Still,
She won an Oscar, an Emmy.
Emmy. Yeah.
What hasn't Patricia Arquette won?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I guess the Tony and the
Pulitzer.
Yeah.
She will. She will.
Spike Guy's Choice Award.
It's coming. Oh man, that Guy's Choice Award, that is elusive.
Yeah. What about the ESPYs? Maybe she'll win an ESPY someday.
Yeah.
What do you got to do to win an ESPY? Just
Be
like
a running back.
Yeah, or do a really incredible dunk.
Yeah.
She could do it.
Dunk the basketball. I'm sure she,
How long, and this is a serious question, how long would it take Patricia Arquette, who's so adept at doing anything, seems like she can do anything, to learn how to dunk a basketball,
10 minutes.
Probably 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Severance is the title. Yeah. It's 8 hours of your time until Friday, and then it'll take another hour, so that's 9 hours total. And
it's not much to ask.
This is Adam Scott. He's one of our oldest friends on the show. How long have you been? You've been on the show for 13 years at this point.
Is that right?
We're
since you were a radio show.
Yeah, since you were
a radio program.
He wants 9 hours of your time.
I need your 9 hours.
He needs 9 hours of your time.
That's all
you're telling me you haven't listened to more than 9 hours of him jabbering about U2 and REM and everything. He needs these 9 hours.
You've listened to over 9 hours of me talking about the very stupidest shit. Now I just want you to watch something good for 9 hours.
For 9 hours. That's all he needs.
That's it.
God, think of the stupid shit you've done in your life for 9 hours. More than 9 hours. Do this for Adam Scott.
Yeah. Thanks, Scott.
All right. Very good. Well, we need to take a break. Mm-hmm. Is that all right with you?
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited about our guests.
Yes, we have coming up, we have a shoe designer and a novelist. Oh, you ever read a book?
That's exciting. What's read a what? A book?
God, how do I explain this?
Are we going to talk about the Red Hot Chili Peps?
Probably not.
Okay.
All
right.
Although that album came out Friday.
Oh, it did. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, that's why I want to talk.
Okay.
I want to talk about it.
Should we talk about it on our other show?
Maybe so.
Okay, great.
Maybe so.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we have a shoe designer and a novelist. This is very exciting. Our old buddy, Adam Scott, he just wants 9 hours of your time.
9.
He'll be right back. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this.
Bye.
Mate. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back. Adam Scott, we have just been talking about the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
On and on. But we were also, to be fair, we're recording our other show during the break.
Yeah. We did a full, how many episodes did we end up doing?
14.
14 episodes.
On this one album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many songs are on the actual
17.
Album?
So
we still have 3 more to go.
Yeah.
We'll do that in the next break.
Sure.
But we need to get to our next guest. He's a shoe designer. Please welcome to the show Thomas Mashed Potatoes.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Hi, Thomas Mashed Potatoes?
Yes. I'm so glad to be
Interesting.
here.
It's hyphenated, I see.
Yes. Mashed potatoes. Thomas. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Adam Scott.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet
No
you.
hyphen.
Yeah, you too.
I love your shoes.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. So you're.
I'm a shoe designer. Yeah. Oxfords are my specialty.
Oxfords, really?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What is there to design about Oxfords?
Oh,
Because don't
there's
they all
so
just
much.
kind of come out the same way? Because
that is
Okay, what's the criteria that makes it an Oxford?
Love that you're asking me. It is, you've got whether it's a wingtip or not.
Okay.
Another word for wingtip is a brogue.
Okay.
So a full brogue is if you have the full wingtip, like the many dots.
A wingtip is, it's just like basically
the dots and the perforations,
Braille.
Decorations.
Is that Braille?
I've never thought of it as Braille, but let me just check. Let me feel this one. I believe this is Braille.
Could a blind man or daredevil or whatever go down there and feel a shoe?
A blind man
like,
or daredevil, either one could equally do well at feeling the bumps on a shoe and trying to interpret them.
Yeah.
Or a phrenologist.
Do they actually say something though? Like, "Hi, this is a shoe you're feeling."
That is a great suggestion, and I've never thought of putting messages into my wingtip designs, but you certainly could.
Yeah.
Is this
the
one,
medium would allow it?
the one you're holding now?
Yes.
Does that have a message in it, or you're feeling it?
I'm just checking now. I unfortunately have inadvertently, it seems, I do happen to know Braille, and I've never thought to check this.
How did you learn Braille?
Oh gosh, I was an overachieving Boy Scout. I got every.
That was a merit badge?
Oh yeah, Braille's a huge one.
Really?
All
So
the
are you
accessibility
fluent or
fluent in Braille and ASL and semaphore.
Really, the flags.
The flags, yeah, they
people
trade
do on
every
the-
Boy Scout and Girl Scout because now girls are allowed in the Boy Scouts.
What do you think about that?
I love it.
You were frowning.
I love
when you
it.
said that.
I'm scared of change by nature, and also women terrify me.
Well,
but
you also
you
were doing a thumbs down sign.
I have
when you
some
said it.
issues that are coming out. Yes.
Okay, interesting.
I know that I should be into it. Let's put it that way. I get
You
it.
were doing it like you didn't think anyone was going to hear it on the show, so it was like a safe space for you. So I'm sorry to call it out.
No. I appreciate it because I'm in therapy to try to improve my admittedly very backwards and hateful positions on women and most social issues.
Okay.
But I know that I'm wrong, and I'm trying to do better.
Well, that's good.
Thank you so much. But yes, I fear and loathe women, and then also
Also, a shoe design.
But I love shoes, and
Primarily, which is more important to you, the fearing and loathing women or the shoe
shoes.
design?
I mean, shoes.
You're more of a shoe
I'm into
guy.
the shoes. I don't love the detestable and abhorrent part of my personality. So please. My intention is to be a good person.
Okay, well, the best we can do is just keep trying and keep plugging away at it.
Gosh,
you know what I mean?
that is soothing to me.
Yeah.
I love a low expectations mantra.
Well, wonderful. So
I love shoes. Yes. So wingtips is one way you can go. Also the hue and color. There's a variety of browns and blues and blacks in your traditional Oxfords.
I don't think that colors are necessarily, when I say like what is an Oxford, what are the criteria of an Oxford?
You don't think of that as a part of what makes an Oxford an Oxford?
Yeah, like the Oxfords can be different colors.
A traditional Oxford tends to be from the blue, black, or brown hue. Certainly, you can have a green Oxford.
Well, then
no
what are
one's
we
gonna
talking
stop.
about?
But the true Oxford aficionados will know you're taking a risk.
Okay.
You're taking a risk if you go into the green hues.
But what is an
an almond hue is a classic
Stop
Oxford
talking
tone.
about colors, please.
Ooh, sorry. Once I get going, I'm like a wind-up man.
What makes an Oxford is it's a hard shoe, right, with a hard sole.
It's a hard shoe. It's a dress
and a hard
shoe.
tip. It's a dress shoe.
Yeah, it's a dressy
But
shoe.
you can say that about a lot of things. What distinguishes an Oxford?
Usually it's a narrow toe.
Okay.
Is a traditional Oxford. If you got a wide, fat toe in an Oxford, that ain't
not
an Oxford. That's
Okay.
an Oxford.
Maybe it's easier to describe what isn't an Oxford than it is to describe what an Oxford actually is.
All right. No.
For me.
Sure.
Not for you because you're a shoe designer.
I got
so go
it
ahead
down. I don't need
tell
to
us
know
exactly
this,
what
but
an
I will
Oxford
educate
is.
you, the dummy, on what it takes to be an Oxford or not an Oxford. So no representations of human faces. Some shoes have drawings of humans on them, or like
drawings of humans.
Drawings of what do you call the old Michael Jordan Nike symbol? That's a drawing of a human.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I mean,
man.
not a face. I mean, it's more of a silhouette, right?
But any representation of human
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you can't.
Adam, by the way, is posing in that pose right now.
Yeah, just like that, Adam. That's exactly right.
I literally can't think of another shoe other than Air Jordans that have
I feel like
drawing
I've
of
seen a
a
bunch.
human on them.
I feel like I've seen it. I remember
Buster Brown.
Hey, I don't mean to show my age, but in the early 80s, there was a whole Happy Days line of shoes where you could get the fawns on the back of a shoe.
On the back of a shoe.
Ralph Malph on the back of a shoe.
Ralph
Who would
Mouth
pick
on the
Ralph
back
Malph?
of a
I
shoe.
picked
Over
Ralph
the
Malph.
font. You did?
I was a Ralph Malph guy. I like George Harrison's my favorite Beatle, and Ralph Malph was my favorite Happy Days.
George Harrison is not the Ralph Malph of the Beatles.
George Harrison is terrific.
Absolutely, he is the Ralph Malph of the Beatles.
Ralph
You're
Malph was
insane.
constantly being told to sit on it.
Yeah, so was George Harrison.
No,
you get two
he's
songs.
at least the third most favorite Beatle of everyone.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah, and
very
Ralph
least.
Malph is the third most favorite Happy Days after
I
Fonzie
don't
and
think
Richie.
so.
No, you got Fonzie and Richie.
That's the John and Paul. right? We agree
Sure,
on that?
that's fine.
But Mr. C.
Oh, that's George Martin. You're out of your mind. He's not in the band.
No, but
What,
that's
are you crazy?
That's not. You're not even mentioning Mrs. C.
She's not in the band.
Sure, she is.
He's got
right.
a hatred of women. So
Sorry,
he's-
that's hang on. You're right. You're right, Adam, and thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. C are like the rhythm section of Happy Days.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
an interesting take.
So
that is wrong.
Ringo and Paul is what
That's
you're
right.
trying to say.
That's right.
Mr. and Mrs. C are the Ringo and Paul.
That's right.
What about
I
Joni?
just-
What about Chachi?
Joni, that's interesting. I'd say they're like the Jerry and the Pacemakers, like a spin-off that's inspired greatly by the original ensemble.
You know
who
a
comes
lot
out
about
there.
the Beatles.
Never
it's
heard
almost
of
like
them.
you have a podcast.
I've
What?
never heard. I've got to
heard
be
of
honest.
them.
I'm gleaning just from this conversation what they're about.
Really?
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Whoa, off the dome.
I heard somebody yesterday make fun of George Harrison. I was like, I got to work that in.
Okay.
I actually don't know
What was
anything
that-
about
What was
that.
this person
Mouth.
saying?
This person, I was walking near a cabbie, and he was like, "Get out of my cab! You're like the George Harrison of passengers." And I could tell it was a pejorative. So I held on to it, and I was like, "I'm going to use that as an insult because I'm trying to appear smarter."
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cab driver.
Anyway, Oxfords. So narrow toe,
What an
no
insult.
human faces.
No human faces. That's important.
Oh, this was a literate cabbie. He
Oh,
was
really?
an erudite man. You could see he was really giving them the what for. And I got to be honest, the passengers seemed like they deserved it. You can't always tell when you're just walking by an altercation, but this sort of seemed like two sort of ne'er-do-well, aggro, alpha, no goods.
Oh, okay. So they two alphas coming at each other.
They had their chests
Sometimes big
puffed up.
dog got a bark.
Sometimes big dog got
Were
a
they
bark.
passengers with you in the cab?
No, I was walking by. I had nothing to do with any
Oh,
of
so
these
they
people.
the cabbie wasn't yelling this at you.
No. I was walking by.
Do you not own a car? Why
I
are you
don't.
walking?
I like to walk. I'm a shoe guy and I'm a foot guy.
So when you say you're a shoe guy, you like to put him to work.
Absolutely. I'm not one. I don't like to. Hey, shoes ain't made to be put on a shelf. You put them on your feet.
They're not meant to press gas pedals up and down and
No, you got to
brake
get out
pedals.
there and
No.
it's for man and woman to walk around the earth.
You must go through a lot of shoes if all you do is walk. If that's
I
your mode of
absolutely do,
transportation.
and a well-made shoe will last you. Even if you're putting serious miles on it, you're going to get 1 to 2 years out of a good, well-made shoe.
Really?
Jeez.
Now, I should say I don't walk around in my Oxfords too much because that's a dress shoe for formal occasions. It's not a walking shoe.
What do you walk in?
I walk in trainers, as the Brits call them,
I
or
see.
I'm so sorry, sneakers.
Oh God.
It's kind of trainers makes more sense. But,
Yes, yeah.
we hear
You
in
don't
the States
sneak that often in
Where
your
are you
sneakers.
sneaking around to in your
Rarely
tennis
a
shoes?
Faber, but training, you're running.
Yeah.
That's a form of training. You do that in your trainers,
Exactly.
or any kind of athletic.
Do you design
activity?
these types of shoes, the
Never.
athletic shoes?
No,
you're just
special. I've done it as
Really?
a matter of apprenticing my Oxford
Wait,
skills.
You mentioned the Air Jordans. Did you design those?
I wish. I went through a strict apprenticeship where you had to make a lot of Air Jordans as part of your certification. You had to prove that you could theoretically, if asked, make an accurate.
Oh, so this wasn't even for the Nike Corporation. They were just like, as part of your training, hey, make an Air Jordan.
I apprenticed with a distinguished cobbler in New England, and he was great, and he would make you make every kind of sort of classic shoe.
Oh, really? So
he
what
had
are the classics? What do we got? Air
Sandals.
Sandals.
Air Jordans.
Birkenstocks?
No, this guy didn't respect Birkenstock because he was very anti-hippie. So anything that sort of
What did he have
smacked-
against hippies?
Oh, God knows. He didn't like drug
Was it the
use.
culture? Oh, it was drug
he was
use, the
older. He
culture,
just never
the long
caught up.
hair part of it?
He
or-
just, he was a real like pro-government. You stand up and you salute old glory.
What about the free love? Was he conservative?
No, he was very conservative. I don't.
Just a one-woman guy? Or
He had one woman. Yeah, he was married, not happily. I mean, this guy had a lot of issues in his emotional life, which I unfortunately.
Really? What was going on in
imprinted
his marriage?
I think they just weren't happy, but they stuck it out because they came from a generation where you don't give up. On
Right.
those
And how
things.
did you
I had an affair. I had an affair with
his wife?
Yes.
Oh, God.
What a
We
mess.
became very close, and it ended my apprenticeship.
Oh,
with,
no. So you never completed your actual apprenticeship. Did you have to start over with another?
I never.
Not
felt-
only a new master. What do you call someone?
I
you're
think
taking
you do are supposed to call them a master, but nobody does that anymore.
Right. Yeah, but
that
not
is-
only a new master, but did you have to start over with a new woman?
I did. I mean, I lost my relationship and friendship, and I felt that I had learned enough, so I did not begin
From the
my
woman.
training anew. From the woman and the man learning these shoes.
Like,
yes.
oh, I get this. This goes in here. That's
I mean, look, she was very sexually adventurous, and I suppose I did learn things from her, but I did not see that as an apprenticeship.
I see.
I just saw that as a relationship of passion that went awry, and I betrayed my teacher, and I felt bad about it. That was
felt
not
bad,
right. It was
really?
not right to anybody. I was doing nobody any good. But
How
she
long
and
did you feel bad?
A couple days.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know, what's done is
Que
done.
sera,
Yeah.
On to more shoes. So
On to
wow.
more shoes.
So you've designed, mainly you're an Oxford guy.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes,
And now
mainly I'm an Oxford guy, and I have a little Etsy shop, which is currently not up because it's been banned for hate speech.
Oh boy.
no.
Not mine.
Oh, really? So-
Other customers. I attract a lot of jerks, and so
really,
they,
why would you? I mean, what is it about your shoes that? I mean, you know what they say, like if you're a comedian who has like a shitty audience,
you're
know,
partly responsible for it. Well,
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
I agree with that. I want to do better.
I'm talking to my audience right now, by the way.
Oh, you're talking about yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, you seem to be a jovial fellow. I wouldn't think of you as someone who
thank
attracts
you
a
so
bunch of
much.
jerks. Yeah.
But
maybe.
what is it about your Etsy shop that's attracting these people who are leaving hate
I have
speech?
a lot of like aggressive and preemptively defensive shoe names.
Oh, like what?
One of them is like the real side of the story, wingtips. Another one is what the left won't say.
And why are you?
I don't know why I do it. I like salty names of brands to try to like get people. I'm having trouble.
getting my
with sales.
attention, yeah,
yeah.
well-
So, and I don't even agree with those things. It's
But
so,
I can understand you pander to a certain audience, and
that's what it is. It's pandering, and so I'm
Yeah.
not going to do that anymore. So when my Etsy shop is allowed back online, it's going to be perfunctory and unremarkable names only.
Okay, so
And I'm going to
great.
try to just make it on the quality of the shoe.
Okay, and are these shoes quality?
I would say yes. I mean, of course, that's
Of what
subjective.
type of quality? Good or poor?
I would say good. The
Okay.
high and good quality, the
Oh.
admirable and desirable quality.
Okay,
Not
and
the
what makes
poor
them
quality.
so good? In your
They're
opinion?
well made. They will last you a long time. They are
You
fashionable.
can't just say when I say why are these shoes good. You can't just say they're good because they're well made. That's like saying they're good because they're good.
Would you say that's a tautology?
Perhaps.
Like, how many dressy affairs would a pair of Oxfords last me?
Now, that's a great question. If
Thank
you
you.
had one of my Oxfords, I would say it would work for you upwards of 50 dressy affairs.
Wow.
And you could go nuts.
How
at
many
those
are you
affairs.
going to a year, Adam?
I don't know.
No,
200,
you're
300?
not
300 dressy affairs per year?
Well, I consider every day except 65 a dressy affair
Good for you.
during a year.
Hey, you know, you're a dapper gentleman who wants to be well appointed.
do.
Then I would say a pair of Oxfords is perfect for somebody like you.
Thank you.
I would recommend an almond-hued wingtip or half brogue. That might do you nicely.
You keep mentioning this word brogue like it's something that you...
It's an alternate word for wingtip. They say it in Britain. I keep
Right.
forgetting I'm talking to Americans.
Oh, God.
So
I
sorry.
apologize.
Wingtip is what I mean. A half wingtip.
But wait, you're American, aren't you?
I'm American, but my mentor. That's a better word.
Not
than
mastor, mentor.
He was British. British born and lived in New England.
Really?
Yeah.
Did, did he know other famous Brits like J.K. Rowling?
He knew a lot of them.
Really?
It's a small club. Yeah, he knew Sir Paul, who I don't know who that is, and J.K. Rowling, and who else?
Was he? I mean, I can only imagine J.K. Rowling. She didn't used to be famous, but was he the inspiration, perhaps, for one of the characters in one of her books or something?
Who's the
Or-
big hairy dude that likes animals?
Hagrid?
Him. He looked
He
a
was-
lot like him because he had the big like poofy beard, and he was a rough and tumble sort of salt of the earth energy kind of. I mean, lovable. But,
oh, really? Okay.
Well, not too.
12 feet tall.
Oh no, he wasn't that. Is that part of Hagrid?
I believe so.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, Adam has not finished the book series.
Is that a reveal that he's
shrink
not 12
at the
feet
end?
tall?
How many books in did you get?
Like 3.
Yeah, no, he shrinks down.
Yeah, he does.
Book 4, yeah.
It's revealed halfway through that it's been forced perspective. That he's
right.
Yeah, he's always
standing in the back of the room.
It's
and
just because
holding
Harry
little
was always so
things.
small, but then when he grew up, he
He's
realized,
like, oh, wait a minute, you're not 12 feet tall. You're actually just 5 feet.
So it could be that my mentor was an inspiration for Hagrid.
Interesting.
Yeah, but a warm fellow to his apprentices, unless they're.
Was he the inspiration
wife.
too for J.K. Rowling coming out and saying that wizards before there were toilets would just shit on the floor and then they would make it disappear?
did she say that?
Yes.
That's incredible.
I don't think so. No, I'm trying to think.
That was the beginning of her descent into madness.
He used a toilet from what I recall. So
He used
maybe
a toilet.
maybe
Okay.
there was something between
So
them.
it wasn't
where-
something where she saw him shit on the floor
I
one day
don't
and said, I got to
think
use
so.
that? Or
I have to admit that wasn't part of my relationship with him. We didn't explore his relationship with.
was it part of your relationship with his wife, though?
I'm not going to get into the finer details of our sexual exploits, but yes.
So a lot of like shitting on the chest and stuff like that? Or?
we went through we tried a lot of things. That ended up not being for us, but our motto was why not whenever it came to trying something.
It's like that movie Yes Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Only it was more like Yes Ma'am.
What a
for
great
you.
film.
Really good, right?
yes, ma'am was sort of my attitude towards her. But again, I regret the relationship. It was started under false pretenses, and then nothing.
How did
nothing
it? What do you mean it started under false
I
pretenses?
lied to her. I was like, I am royalty. They were both Anglophiles,
really?
and I said that I was 25th in line for the throne, and that began our romantic relationship.
As an American, you were 25th in line.
Yes,
Wow.
that's what I told her.
That must be hard to pull off. I mean, a lie like that. I mean, that's huge.
I figured the number 25, she'd just be like, oh, I guess, he's like his grandfather was an earl or something like that.
Yeah.
And, he's somewhere in line. And so,
Because 25, though, I mean, like number 2 has been waiting for 40 years.
Yeah, that's right. But if you're an Anglophile or you're someone who's into the royals, anybody.
We just had someone on last week who is a royal watcher.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So I bet you if I lied to this person and said that I was 25th in line for
He
the
would-
throne,
He would
know.
have sex with you.
yeah, I would
Immediately.
imagine. I would imagine. So, and that would be under false pretenses. That would
Yeah.
be, if somebody wants to have sex with me, I want it to be because of who I am or the quality of my shoes, perhaps. If they're impressed with my.
How many times has that ever happened where someone wants to have sex with you because of the quality of your
Oh,
shoes?
good question. Let me think about it. None.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's never happened.
I said you were doing like beautiful mind style like math.
I
in your
went deep
head.
because I've met people in the other shoemakers and shoe fans, which then became romantic relationships. But it was never my ability to make
So
shoes that
shoemakers and shoe
attracted them.
fans, they mingle.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight fraternity
And
sorority.
Shoe fans.
Yeah, fans.
That's
of
what I'm
shoes.
saying is like podcasters and podcast fans aren't always like.
Oh, there's lots of shoe fans. Absolutely, yeah. If you're a
That's
shoemaker,
not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying that there aren't a lot of shoe fans. I'm saying that the podcast makers and the podcast fans aren't intermingling all the time.
That might be
there's
your
a
experience,
clear
right?
divide of if you're a podcast guy, you're on this side of the line. If you're a podcast listener, you're on that side of the line.
Unless
Never the
there's
twain shall meet.
a convention or something. Do you meet the fans at a...
Yeah, you have like shoe cons, or Oxford cons, or trainer cons in Britain, and you part of it is mingling, meet and greet, work the people,
Right.
press the flesh, ask what their name is, make a minimum of 5 seconds of eye contact, normal things that people do to appear normal.
Yeah, you sound like you're training yourself to be a human being.
I'm a
almost.
shy person, and sometimes it's difficult to meet strangers. I don't think I'm alone in this, and I'll have little tips I have taken with me to try and try to be
What
nice.
are the tips? I mean,
Minimum
obviously-
5 seconds eye contact.
Minimum of 5.
Repeat back their names to them as often as possible.
Okay, what are our names?
One of you is Adam,
Okay.
and oh gosh, the other one is Shot.
It's
Very close.
It's
Very close.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have noticed you have not looked either of us in the eye this entire
Yeah.
time.
It's so difficult for me. It's emotion. Let me try.
I want my 5.
Okay, here we go.
You looked away at 2.
It's so tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's not easy. That's actually kind of a long time to
it's
make eye
almost
contact.
too long. If someone were to give me a tight 5, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you were shoe fans and I met you at an Oxford con, I would really try to step up and be there and make the whole 5.
Yeah.
'cause
What
that's
makes a shoe fan? I mean, it's interesting because I wear them. Am I a shoe fan? Or
Absolutely not. That is not not even close to being enough. With the questions you've asked me,
I'm a
you
sock
gave away.
fan.
You're what?
I'm a sock fan because
Are
I
you
wear
really?
I wear those under my shoes.
I don't think that makes one a fan. You must have an enthusiasm, a hunger for knowledge, a curiosity.
I can tell you if I were to walk outside right now, especially because it's raining outside, I would put shoes on.
That doesn't make you a fan. Listen to yourself. You sound like a babbling idiot right now.
Hey, now you're giving me the eye contact and you're not looking away.
So how many pairs of shoes does one have to be a shoe fan?
I think it's more the emotion you have towards the shoes and not the quantity. Quantity could be a symptom of
How
it.
many
but
shoes do you own?
Oh gosh, because I've made so many.
Yeah.
Six pairs of shoes.
6 pairs. So
6
12 shoes
pairs?
total?
12 shoes, and I love them. They are family to me, and I rotate them in and out very carefully.
And that includes
like
the
I
one-
replace them.
Sorry, that includes the ones you've made?
Yeah.
So you,
Well, I've sold a lot of them, you know what I mean, or I've given them away. So the ones that I have kept, where I make a pair, and I'm like, I can't give you
part
away.
with this.
These are too perfect.
I can only imagine, Adam, it's like you do a take and you're like, guys,
That's
that
for
one's
me.
for me. I'm gonna keep this.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep the film.
That's right. I'm taking that home with me. I'm going to wear it.
I've watched television shows where a particular scene seems lacking, and I'm like, I bet the actor kept the good take. And
Yeah,
so,
that's
right.
And I respect
Happens
that.
all the time.
I respect that. So yeah, a shoe fan is the emotion and the passion that you have. If you had more knowledge or curiosity about a shoe, I'd say you're a shoe fan.
Who owns the most pairs of shoes in the world?
I think Imelda Marcos was famous for owning lots of shoes.
Right, but she's dead now. Are you worried that if you were to own a lot of shoes, you would be dead too? It only stands to reason.
Let me follow this. So you think that the reason Imelda Marcos is dead is because she had a lot of shoes?
I'm saying that it's possible.
So let's do a Socrates thing.
Okay.
Imelda Marcos had a lot of shoes.
Yes.
Imelda Marcos is dead. Therefore, having a lot of shoes makes you dead.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that does follow.
It does stand to reason.
I've never before been scared of it, but now I am.
Yeah. So I think six is pushing it.
No. I've kept it. I'm a man of simple means. I don't like to have a lot of possessions.
I feel like that's not nearly enough for a shoe fan.
I've had more in the past. I once had like hundreds of pairs of shoes. Yes, and it felt excessive. And so part of my sort of becoming a better person when I realized I had a fear and loathing towards women and really just everybody. I was like, I want to be better. I want to improve. And I went into therapy and I read lots of sort of books on improving yourself. Part of it was like, I'm too attached to material possessions.
Okay. So
I got rid of, I was like, the hardest thing for me to get rid of will be the shoes.
Yeah. Did you save them for last? Or
yes, it was the last thing.
So you got rid of everything else.
All my silks. My spices, bonds and investments.
Are you on the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria?
I wish.
Yeah.
What a life.
Oh, man.
What a life.
When you think about it, those guys had it all.
I mean, one reason why you'd leave Europe to go over an ocean that maybe doesn't go anywhere because your life is great.
Yeah.
That's a sure sign of the people on those boats is everything was going right for them.
Wow.
But yeah, so I gave a lot up, and the last thing was the shoes because it was emotionally very difficult for me. But when I finally did it, I did feel unburdened, and I felt like this is I'm really trying to become a better person.
So the six you kept must really mean something then.
Yes, they all are. They're 5 of the pairs are ones that I made,
and what's the sixth?
And the sixth one, it's my Ralph Malph sneakers from 1981.
You still have those?
Okay,
sentimental. They were a gift from my parents.
Oh, really? Are your parents still with us?
No, they're not. They've
how do
you say died?
How did they pass away? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, they lived a long life.
Until what?
Let's see.
I was asking the opposite. How did they die?
How did they die?
Not did they live a long life?
Oh, until what? Not until like how long?
How did they die is what I'm asking.
My father died of heart failure, and my mother was unfortunately vaporized.
Vaporized?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I don't totally know. I think she might have been a spy. She got into some sort of altercation with a strange man who came to the door and vaporized her.
How does
Jesus.
Pointed some sort of futuristic-looking blaster, and she just disseminated into atoms.
Really?
But she was already an old lady who'd had a great life, and I was like, hey, it had to happen somehow.
Was there like a pile of...
I tried to reconstitute the ash. I tried to rehydrate the ash.
By what? Pouring
water onto it. I was distraught.
That must have just made a mess.
It did. I was like, why did I think this would work?
And did you speak to the man before he
left? I couldn't. He ran off. He was like, she deserved it, and left. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. She was a mysterious lady with a lot of.
But that was his last parting words to you. Was she deserved it?
Yeah, he was like, don't come for me. She deserves it, and he ran off.
And you said, okay.
I said, I believe it. He had a real conviction about his voice.
Yeah. Wow.
And she was 76, and I was
not that old to be like, it's fine. She was vaporized.
Yeah. But it's, it was sad, and I miss her, but I wouldn't call it a tragedy.
How long were you sad?
Couple days?
You're a couple days guy.
You have to move on. You can't change the past.
So what do you got in the hopper? What are you designing right now?
Once that Etsy shop gets back online, I'm going to do a beach hued half wingtip Oxford.
Okay.
That is for spring only, and it's going to be.
And Oxford's for spring.
And I got 3 sizes: weak, normal, and whoa. Weak is 7 men or smaller. That's weak sized, and then normal is like 8, 9, or 10, and then bigger than that is whoa.
I gotta say, if I were an 8 and I'm wearing something that a 10 could wear. That's not going to be comfortable.
No, 8 is weak. 8 and lower is weak. 9, 10, and 11 is normal. And then 12 and higher
9, 10, and 11 all have the same size?
They all have the same size. Make it work is what I say. Make it work. Put some tissue in there. That's what they did in the old days of England.
Tissue in there.
Yeah. Just, stuff it. You could, or, whatever you got to do.
So
Weak, normal, or whoa. Those are the three sizes.
Weak, normal, or whoa. But what is the actual shoe that you're designing?
What do you mean?
I mean, what are the features on it? Is there a drawing of a human face?
Never. I only do Oxfords.
Okay, you do Oxfords.
Yeah,
It's
so
beach-hued, you said.
beach-hued, half wingtip spring dress shoe.
Okay.
Of
What
the
makes it
Oxford style.
spring? Is it the color? Is it
The
does
scent.
it have the scent?
Pine scented.
Spring is pine-scented.
I think of it as pine. Anything just trees.
What does
forest.
beach-hued mean?
Beach hued is like a light brown sort of butterscotch.
Like a sand color.
Yeah, a little darker, but you're in the right. You're in the ballpark.
So a butterscotch shoe that smells like pine trees.
Well, I wouldn't call it butterscotch. It's beach hued. Oh, it smells
okay,
like
but
pine
you said
trees.
it's like a butterscotch.
Pine scented, beach hued, half wingtip spring dress shoe.
That,
$10.
That
Three
might be
sizes.
way too small or big for you.
Or too big.
Yeah, or
Great.
not necessarily.
Sounds great.
So if you can get through the hate speech on your Etsy shop,
Just for my customers, not from me.
Not from
and
you.
that's been taken down, which I endorse.
okay,
That being taken down.
great. And how do people get to this?
I have no idea.
Okay, all right. Well, fantastic. Well, Thomas, it's great to have you on the show.
Thanks
Can
so
you
much,
stick
by the way.
around?
I got nothing going on.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We have more Thomas Mashed Potatoes, more Adam Scott. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back. Adam Scott, star of Severance, is on the show. And if you get a season 2, are you going to get in there and be like, hey, I want to write the next season?
Oh man, there's a ton of stuff I'm gonna do.
Because it must be so frustrating to have like you get a TV show and it's like, oh, this is going to be awesome. And then suddenly they send you all these pages of things that they're telling you have to do.
Yeah, Dan Erickson, who created the show and writes the show, if we get season 2, I'm gonna just sit down and be like, Dan, listen, right, not right, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Here's what the A-Dog is up to this season.
Yeah, I'm really gonna get in the saddle and make some changes.
Cool.
Mostly all having, internal changes with me, but it's going to affect you and the show in a huge way.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, no, that's what
just
people want from an actor.
Swing that big DE around.
Yeah. Just really get in there and let everyone know how you're feeling about everything.
Fantastic. Well, the notoriously difficult to work with Adam Scott is here.
Absolutely.
And we also have Thomas Mashed Potatoes, who seems, he's self-employed, so I don't know whether, I guess you were difficult to work with your mentor, but
I've had mostly poor relationships with my coworkers,
and
but
also
I'm hoping to change it.
Also with women, it seems like has a
Unfortunately,
real
yes.
huge issue, which we haven't even really gone into. But,
but
nor should we really.
Nor should
as
we.
far as I'm
trying to get
concerned.
better.
We have to get to our next guest, a novelist. This is very exciting. Please welcome Mariska Beenaboutta.
Oh, that's close enough.
I'm sorry, you told me how to say it, but I can't remember.
Beenaboutta.
Beenaboutta.
Okay. Yes, Beenaboutta.
Beenaboutta.
It's Dutch. It means like within and without, like inside, outside.
It's beautiful.
It's
sort of like California Living, where like you open up the wall.
Yeah,
and
like al fresco.
Wait, why isn't your name Weird Al Fresco?
I guess because my parents couldn't choose their last name, and because they probably did not want to name me a boy's name,
right?
And because in Dutch, in Holland, we don't like to be weird.
Oh, that's part of the culture?
Sure, yeah.
I would say that's part of the United States culture too, which is why it was so refreshing when Al came out and said, "No, I am weird."
You think that Americans aren't weird?
I think Americans are weird, but they don't want to be perceived
seen
as
as
weird.
That's so interesting.
You find them to be weird?
I think that you are always trying to be so weird. Like you have your flannel kind of slightly unbuttoned right now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so...
And your pants, by the way, which if you could take those
That's-
off.
I'm so
That's,
sorry.
that's legitimately weird.
I apologize for
I
that.
think that's assault. But the top part is just a little bit weird, isn't it? Like wear it like
the
a shirt.
flannel shirt being unbuttoned is a
Well,
little weird.
with a t-shirt under, it's like you're trying to wear a dress shirt, but at the same time you're unbuttoning it, but then you're covering up your
Wait, so
chest.
you think anyone who wears a shirt with a collar, unbuttoned with a t-shirt
with
under
no
it is...
t-shirt, like with a t-shirt, take the t-shirt off and wear it like a normal Dutch businessman, which is like 4 buttons undone, no shirt underneath.
That's what a normal Dutch business.
It's normal.
So you're saying what I'm doing is sort of mixed signals, kind of like t-shirt and a flannel, but I'm not
It's
committing
mixed.
to
I mean, I've
either.
never thought about it that way. It is
It's
mixed
two
signals
things,
in
and
a way.
it's a
yeah.
waste because now you've dirtied 2 shirts.
Yeah, just
That's for sure.
and you're
true.
wearing them both out, so you're going to your
Yeah.
clothing budget is going to go through the
it's like
roof.
you're paying for twice as many clothes when you do
That's
this.
right. It's just not practical.
I never thought about it, but what I am doing now is freakish.
Yeah.
In Holland, we have a saying that the tallest flower gets its head chopped off by the lawnmower.
Oh my God.
So it's a little bit like, don't stand out like you idiot. Just get low
yeah.
and just be normal
Get
for
low.
once. Get low.
That's
Yeah.
a terrifying saying.
yeah.
Yeah, it
yeah.
makes me want to
Yeah.
just stay quiet and stay low.
Yeah. You see now why there aren't that many famous Dutch people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Or
can't
weird
even.
Dutch people.
I can think of the little Dutch boy
Right.
and
Who was
God,
American.
Buster Brown that you said before.
Buster Brown.
wasn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
He was Dutch?
I mean, he seemed Dutch. He definitely had a Dutch kind of vibe.
If he was Dutch, it would be spelled Bruin, Buster Brown, like how Brown is spelled.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
So I can't think of a single other.
See,
I mean,
I can't.
was Hamlet? He was the
He was
melancholy Dane.
Danish.
Copenhagen. Yeah.
Common mistake. But anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, that's just all about how my parents probably why they didn't name me Weird Al. But
Right. Yeah.
I don't
Good
know.
answer. Good answer.
Yeah, an incredibly fair and generous answer to
question.
the
Yeah.
question,
Yeah.
why weren't you named Weird Al?
So, Mariska, how do you say it again?
Beenaboutta.
Beenaboutta.
It's, in, out. Yeah.
In and
it's-
out. Yeah.
it's-
Well, that's not going to help me.
Okay, yeah,
pronounce
sorry,
it.
yeah.
But what? You're a novelist.
Yeah, I've just finished my first romance novel.
Oh,
And
is that the primarily the?
this is the genre that I've
genre,
always wanted to work in.
Oh, so you haven't yet. This is your
This
first.
is my first. It's a serious. It's passionate, very sexy, very sort of. It's this is like a way where you can kind of play out your fantasies in a
okay.
book while you're reading it, and you get to feel what it would be like to live this sexy.
Oh my
This is
gosh!
actually
So
live,
could it
yeah.
could it be that a man who himself has made personal mistakes that he feels guilty about could read a romance novel and think, I am worthy of love? This could happen to me.
Next time you try to ask like a hypothetical, don't point to yourself like that because
Okay.
then it blows.
It's a giveaway?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were doing sort of the who has 2 thumbs and
then, okay.
and he was
This
talking about
guy.
himself, this guy kind
So
of
you
thing.
guys could pick up that I was talking about myself. Is that what's, okay?
But
that's
but the answer is yes. It's for everybody, men,
love
women.
this.
Yes, and
It's for men and women. Is that okay, Thomas?
yes. I say carefully. Yes, of
Okay,
course it
good,
is.
good.
Of course it is.
Good.
Okay. I have learned to appreciate it.
But that said, Mariska,
Yeah.
are not romance novels mainly read by women?
Sure, yeah, that's a big part of the audience. I think men maybe get a little bit bored. Like,
Oh, why?
I think like they like Playboy article length. They want like 30 seconds, and then they're like,
That's Playboy article length, 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, have you? That's happened to Playboy. The articles have gotten incredibly short.
So there
It
was
used to
one
be that
paragraph.
you'd say, "Oh, I read it for the articles because the articles were actually good."
Right.
But they've
Really
I guess,
shortened them.
they've quibified them. They're right down to
okay.
like.
I
Everything's
used-
been quibified these days.
Oh yeah.
I used that as an example, and I didn't know how long they were. I pictured them like a little blur.
They are now.
Like, oh, okay.
They're
yeah.
blurby. I
Like-
think. Shoot.
But back in the day, it was like you'd go page after, but sometimes you'd go like 40 pages before seeing some
40
fucking
pages.
pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
a long time for men. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but so I think the women like the longer experience.
like
They
the
can
long-
spend
yeah.
a whole summer on the beach reading this story.
Guys,
But
yeah.
this one is for men. The men could find.
Both can. Yeah, it's not exclusive. You know.
If a guy has the patience to read something,
Sure.
where it's like takes a long time before the dirty deed,
and
as
I'm
they say.
finding that a lot of people like this book. They're all finding it very across the board. I'm getting great
What is
reviews.
the book?
It's called The Polder Model, and it's
Polder model.
yeah, this is sort of it's a little bit of a play on words. So in Dutch culture, we have this concept, the polder model. The polders are like little islands off the coast.
Okay.
And back in the 15th century, all of them flooded, and everyone in the polders had to work together to unflood. By digging canals and making windmills. And
okay.
so
Got it.
But in my story, the lead character,
what's the model?
She's a model.
Oh,
So and she's from the polders.
the Polder
So,
model. I
yes.
see. So it's not one word, it's two words.
It's two words. Oh,
Okay.
and sorry, the polder model is something we use now in banking and stuff to say, like, if we have to work together, we have to use the polder model. We cannot be
so it's
my
a pun.
island.
It's a play on
get it.
words.
It's a play
I
on
see.
this. Yeah.
That's funny.
Thank you.
That's so funny.
Thank you.
Now that
yeah.
I know what it means, it's hilarious.
It's making me
It's very,
laugh.
really, really.
That's
it's
what-
very
quite funny.
I like, this is what I
I'm
like.
really laughing
Yeah.
right now.
I'm laughing
I love
with you.
jokes about banking.
So
Yeah.
do I.
Yeah,
So
very
do
funny.
I. So the lead character is a model, right?
Wow.
Good setup.
So
for-
how, like, what are we talking? A 10?
Of what?
On a scale of 1 to 10, like attractiveness.
Oh, I mean, yes, like she's famous. She's a working model. She's and
Do the Dutch not have this system of rating from 1 to 10? That seemed to
I-
throw you completely.
yeah, I've never heard that.
Well, how do you
it's a
rate
great
things?
we
system
all
of-
look very similar.
So there's no.
So
you don't need to-
everyone's
No.
a 10?
Yeah,
There's
I
no
guess.
ratings at all for anything
why,
then?
Also, like, why? Just like if you're interested in them, talk to them. Why do you need to like?
I guess in a country that has the tall poppy
Yeah.
metaphor, you don't want to be a 10.
Everything is
That's
yeah.
right.
So
Everybody
like
wants to be a 5.
If you were listening to the new Red Hot Chili Peppers album, for instance, you
Yeah.
would just say
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
and that'd be a compliment. That would be a
Sure.
good thing.
right.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
okay.
fine.
So she looks
she's
like
a
everyone else.
successful working model. She looks like everyone else.
But is everyone a model then?
I mean, they could
They could be, but
Yeah.
she just chose
She
to
just
be.
chose to.
and she's doing well for herself. The book starts and we find out she is the woman on all of the pamphlets that talk about what sort of banking plans you can get and like how to use your
What a plum gig.
card.
Yeah.
So what is she doing on these? Like, what are some of the poses she's
Like
doing?
she's like in like an office and she's sort of reaching
reaching for
a bank card and she's looking like, oh, that's interesting.
that's
Oh wow,
I'm
you're
interested
good
in-
at doing it.
Oh,
You'd be an
she's-
excellent model.
Oh
at
my
this.
You
gosh.
just haven't chosen to be though.
That's right. Yeah. I
So
want to be
she's like a
novelist.
supermodel then.
That's right. She is super at her job. She shows up on time. She does not complain.
Oh yeah,
She's
the
like,
main attributes of models.
yes, yes.
She
Showing
cashes her
up on
paycheck.
time.
yeah, yeah.
and
she
not
cashes-
complaining.
That's right.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
So she sounds great at this. So she's on this pamphlet, and everyone has seen this pamphlet.
Yeah, and it's like, and she sometimes once in a while, like the pamphlet is copied onto the side of a tram or a bus, and so she's really being seen. So she's at a conference, and she sees this man in the back of the room, and they see each other from across the room.
And he looks like pretty much everyone else
That's right.
as well.
Yeah, same. And it's just where her eyes have happened to fall.
Yeah,
For
totally
no
random.
particular reason.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Right.
And the next thing you know, they're both going outside at the same time. And
More
you go like,
coincidences.
okay, they're going
Right.
outside to talk to each other. Turns out they just both wanted a cigarette at the same time.
Okay, yeah. Good.
they-
I was worried that it was going to be something sort of more spectacular, and I'm relieved to hear that it's business as usual.
That's right. And
Right.
they get outside and it's just the two of them, right? And it's been a very nice day up until now.
I mean, just the two of them in their area, like
In their- yeah.
not in the entire world.
No, that's right.
So other
Yeah, it's
people
not
are
science fiction.
Yeah, other people
Yeah.
are outside.
Thank God you clarified, because I did assume at that point that everyone else was dead.
Everyone was gone.
Or
So when they walk
inside.
outside-
that's what I.
It's just the smoking area
That's
where
right.
they.
I'm glad
right.
you're not my editor because I would not have liked to put that for every sentence. Just to clarify, they're not. It's only two people.
I would be a harsh editor.
I
would
believe
be
it.
a stern taskmaster. So
believe
you,
it.
It
yeah,
would be a long book too.
yeah. Well, I mean, for a lot of people, do you get paid by the page or?
No, we all get paid the same amount no matter what
job you do?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is off topic, but I'm writing a novel. Could I read just the first sentence and just hear what your
Yeah.
guys' thoughts are on it?
Yeah, I'd love
Sure,
to.
yeah.
I'd love to hear a professional write. I mean, this is just.
I mean, we
for
haven't
fun.
even gotten through the premise of her book, but you're jumping into.
I feel like I want to take over right now just for a little bit, and then I will let it go.
Okay,
I only got to talk for 30 minutes.
yeah, sure.
Just
hit
real
us.
quick, just very quick.
Hit us with it. Yeah,
'Cause
we have a
this-
professional writer here. You
I just
want to
wanna
be a
hear-
writer,
and-
even though that never came up in your segment. But go ahead.
It's a hobby, and I just want to hear the Dutch take on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the storms passed quickly, as did his love.
It's not believable.
Okay.
The storms would not pass quickly.
Oh, really?
Okay.
It's very stormy? And
Yeah, it rains like 95% of the time.
All right.
And why do we care about his
Who is-
emotions? It's
right.
the first sentence of
We
the book.
don't even know this guy.
This is
Right.
a stupid book. I would not read it.
Okay, a little harsher than I thought was coming, but I appreciate the honesty.
What if he changed it, though, to the storm did not pass quickly, but their love did?
Now I'm in.
So it was the
Because
unbelievability of the storm that took
Now
you
at
out.
least I know it's a real story
Yes.
coming from a
It's
real place.
professional feedback, and that's incredibly valuable.
It's painful, and I am hurt. But
And
I do
are you willing?
respect it.
Are you willing to change it, though?
Absolutely. I'm always willing to change and improve.
Since you talks about books, can I talk about the shoes I'm wearing?
Oh, yeah, let's hear. I'll give you some
what's
feedback.
going on?
You can tell me if they're Oxfords or not, because I could
Yeah.
not tell your thing when I couldn't.
It wasn't clear. Okay, so let me.
So
you
these are
describe-
like these are my work shoes. These are my professional shoes.
They're
So these
lovely shoes. Let me just
Thank
say
you.
right
They're
up.
like a fuchsia suede boot with like two zippers on each shoe.
Absolutely not an Oxford.
And they, no,
No.
already not an Oxford.
Already, just because of the zippers?
well, and
or-
the fuchsia. You don't. I mean, that's not a traditional
again, with the
Oxford
colors.
hue.
I have
And a
seen
boot.
beaches that have some. If you look very
Yeah.
closely at some of the
All right.
shells,
If you want to tell me that's a beach hue, I'll let you buy in a technicality.
okay,
But
yeah.
it's a boot with two zippers.
Two zippers on each one, and then fringe on the top that sort of comes down over the zippers.
None of these are.
Those are
every-
very garish shoes.
yeah, there's almost
Wow.
going
Ah,
on.
these are my work. These
These
are
like
my work.
David
practical
Bowie lyrics shoes.
But what's weird about the way you're dressed is it's not just the shoes. Like every part, I mean, like you're wearing a
There's
jacket.
zippers
It's
this
almost
all
is-
over the place.
Yeah,
it's like almost like from the
practical.
Wham! I'm Your Man video.
This is a vinyl. It's very practical. It's like a pink and yellow vinyl with the zippers.
you said before that you don't like to stand out from.
yeah.
No, I
this
don't-
is how everyone dresses.
You're
Yes,
like
I
a
do
very
not
tall
stand
flower right now.
Well, I mean,
Here in
it's-
America, you
yeah.
are. But you think we're weird because we don't dress like this.
Well, look at him. He's got unbuttoned
Yeah, you
a little bit
criticized
of
him.
his
We
shirt,
talked
but
about
there's a
the shirt, yes.
t-shirt
No, we
under
know.
it.
But you're
Have
wearing
ways.
a multi-zippered suede
What
fringe.
do you have against zippers?
No, I'm just saying it's an out. It stands out. It's something that catches the eye.
I think we're discovering something here, which is context.
okay.
It's like the Albert
Oh.
Einstein thing. You cannot have hot without cold because you don't know what it is.
Oh, I didn't
You
know
know.
that was an Einstein
Oh,
thing, but-
okay.
I
Is it?
think so.
Wow, he was smart.
Or there's
He's
an
the guy who stuck his tongue out in that poster, right?
Yeah.
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 Love it.
That's his main thing.
Yeah.
Love him.
Yeah. He's
That won you over.
One of the best.
Walk me through how you came to think that he was great from that picture.
I mean, you hear about all this shit that he was doing about like relative to what, and then
Okay.
like,
that's bad.
but he's got a sense of humor. He's like,
You're like,
he's great.
all
I
right.
love him.
that photo was taken right after he discovered that they cracked the code on the atomic bomb. Yeah, they just
Jeez.
caught it at a moment where see out of context, and
he
it
was
looked
really
silly.
excited about it.
But he was like vomiting at the
Oh, at the
realization
thought.
of what would happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
but he looks like a silly,
Yeah.
fun guy.
God, it looks so happy. and
He's-
He's right before he vomits. I had no
Wow.
idea.
He still seems cool, though, I would say. From
I think
Yes.
he was probably cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta say, if I lived where you lived, I'd probably pick model too.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Does everyone, when you go out to dinner, does everyone like split the check or?
I mean, this is such a stereotype.
But
Like, and we don't all go and play with two jump ropes, but yes, we
you
split
do.
we split
Yeah.
the check. It's just, it makes more
and how
sense.
many jump ropes do you use?
Two.
Yeah.
Because that's the best number for jump roping. But why would I make you pay the whole check? That's rude. And why would I pay it? I'm not that
Yeah,
nice.
you're not my boss. Or
That's
anything.
right.
Yeah, exactly. We
It's-
should split it.
we
Yeah,
should
exactly.
split it. Nobody's breaking the bank here.
Right.
And
So
does
tell-
everyone have tons of zippers all over their
You
body?
cannot let go of the zippers.
Yeah.
It's so.
you just have so many, like you're gleaming.
yeah.
You know, it's-
Yeah.
You're almost like in this movie I saw starring Adam, Hellraiser
Four.
4?
Yeah.
Where he like has
He
a
has,
head
he has
full
all
of
the,
zippers.
the pins. Well, he's got, you know.
Doesn't he have a CD shooting out of his head? He
I think he has a
CDs?
CD. Yeah, he shoots CDs at people.
That sounds
Yeah.
nice.
And
yeah.
you,
Almost like you two shot that album into our phones.
that's right. And we were the only two that were
We're happy
delighted.
about it.
That sounds nice. I would listen to a CD shooting out of someone's
Yeah.
head. So they go outside. They decide to share a cigarette.
They share
Okay.
one. Okay. And why is that? Because they're going Dutch. Oh, got it.
And because why spend the money on another cigarette?
Sure,
and
yeah.
we both have one, we'll share it. And all of a sudden it starts raining, like pouring rain on.
Right. But this is to be expected because it rains,
That's
like
right.
you say,
And
95%
they
of the
were
time.
expecting it, so they're both in their like vinyl, they're like waterproof suits head to toe.
They're 100% protected from the rain.
That's right.
They've
They're very
expected it.
dry. They've expected it. They've been walking around all day in these like crinkly sort of like construction pants, like a hazmat suit, you know?
Yeah. Sexy.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Not
we're
yet,
getting there.
but we wanna get
it's sexy to, when it's raining, it's so romantic.
The mise en
right?
scene.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. So they decide, like, why don't we get out of here and go share like a romantic meal, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I hate to ask, do you think they'll split the check at this meal?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, of course
I
they
mean,
will.
this
sexy.
context. So they go to this little, like, there's
Can I
like
ask, why are you lowering your voice?
the mise en scene,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're setting the table here.
or
Okay.
we say mise en scene.
Oh, okay. Great.
They go to this nice little Italian place, little candles on the tables. They look at the menu
Oh my gosh.
and they realize like they don't have what we want to eat here. This is stupid. Why would we spend our money?
Did they not want Italian food?
No, but what they
Why
want
did they
is
go
like
there?
they thought that they might have it, you know.
Have
You
what?
thought have what?
What they're
Non-Italian food?
craving,
What are
like
they
the
craving?
sexiest food, which is like a
What are they
piece of salmon, like a raw smoked salmon,
Okay.
on like a hard toast
Okay.
with like a
the sexiest?
little bit of like dry butter, and then like
That's the sexiest
a
food?
cut in half like hard boiled egg. And like a little tiny piece of iceberg lettuce.
This is kind of turning my stomach.
And then
little
like
bit.
a little,
gross.
like just like a fingernail of onion.
Fingernail. That seems
Yeah.
And
the
then
worst of all worlds.
one of those pieces of lettuce that kind of looks like a like the fake bushes in a train set in the electric, those like
Yeah.
hard pieces of lettuce that are like,
Parsley almost?
yeah, it's like picture an under the sea scene, like a set piece from SpongeBob, like one of those like wiry pieces of that on top.
Just that on
So
top,
they want that. They want to split
want
one
that.
of those.
Super specific.
The egg's hard boiled, is that right? It's split-
Hard-boiled egg.
eggs?
and
yeah.
dry butter.
It's just like when butter, it's been like in the refrigerator for so long, and you take it immediately from the fridge and put it right on, and it's
And
like
it's just
so
one of the
cold.
hardest substances.
It's hard and it's almost
Yeah.
dry.
The flavor is almost hidden at that
And
point.
this
Yeah.
is delicious to you?
The best.
You
And
said a fingernail of onion? Is something?
Yeah.
What about that amount?
Yeah.
I
it's
feel
just why waste the onion? You can get like 80 sandwiches out of an onion if you cut it this way. You know?
Okay.
Because it seems to me like you're being critical of it, and yet
No.
this is delicious to you.
I love this.
Okay.
What was critical? Sometimes I speak harshly, but I'm just being honest. But did I seem like I didn't like it?
No. I mean, the way that you're talking
A
about.
fingernail of onion, a dry knuckle of butter,
Knuckle-
barely big enough to
Fingernails
I
cover.
don't know if it's on
Knuckles, I
purpose or
mean-
not. The words you're using are not appetizing.
Hold on, the zalm is like wilted and like a little bit warm, but it hasn't been cooked. So you think it might be
but
unsafe.
above room temperature for some reason.
Yes, and we
Yeah.
don't know why. And it's
Right.
barely enough to cover a little bit of the hard
Is
dry
it the
toast.
intrigue of whether you'll get sick or not? Is that what makes this appealing? Like,
It's
who knows?
delicious. It's
Really?
so good.
Okay.
Little piece of
Okay, no,
iceberg.
I feel like we have this in our minds right now. Get to the sexy part. What
Okay,
happened?
so they go to the Albertine really fast because they've got to get all the ingredients there
That's
at
a
the grocery
grocery
store.
store, right?
They're
yeah.
making it.
They're going to make it.
Okay.
And so
How many pages into the book are we at this point?
we're
Yeah,
at
because
like
it's-
200.
Yeah,
Wow.
it feels like it. And it feels
Yeah.
like a long 200.
But the climax is coming.
oh,
Okay.
They get all
climax is coming at page 200.
No, it's coming in the future.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the climax isn't here. It's
Okay,
coming.
great.
It's coming. Appropriate for a climax.
Sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So they get the stuff. They get into the checkout line. She realizes, I haven't gotten my paycheck yet for this period.
Okay.
And if you can cover me for half of this, I can pay you back.
It's good that a model's on a salary,
Oh yeah.
right? Not just paid per gig.
Sure. Yeah.
I like that.
But that's everyone, I guess.
And he says, okay, but let's think about this, because he has his budget, and he's like, I got paid yesterday.
How long do they
but-
talk about budgets at
This
this point?
is
like a lot of...
mind-numbing to me.
Why?
Right now, why is this important to the sexy
It's
part?
because it's like we don't just want to have the sex. We want
Just get to the sex. Just tell us about the
Okay,
sex.
so we cut to they're looking for a hotel room.
Okay, all right.
God,
To
all right.
eat the food.
Yes.
Or
They
they,
got the dry butter.
they have all
and
the
hard
ingredients, but they
toast.
want to
They
put
have-
it together in a hotel room?
Well, they need to, because the egg is an egg, and they have to hard boil it. So they need to be somewhere where they can boil
Don't
the
they
water.
have their own places?
They do, but they're at the conference, so they're
Okay.
and they haven't gotten.
And they haven't gotten their hotel rooms
not
yet?
because they came.
They just got in that
straight
morning.
to.
Okay,
That's
this
right.
is why you're the writer. You can change all of these details.
Not now. It's written.
So they get to the
My
hotel room.
editor barely read this.
Okay.
She was like, "It's so sexy." Actually, this is the first time I'm hearing any
any
feedback.
any
that's like-
pushback about this?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to
anything
give it to you,
negative.
but like, please. Get,
Okay, so
get to the sex.
first hotel too expensive.
There's more than
Second-
one hotel?
Yeah, oh sure, there's 3. It's like it's
the-
Den Helder. It's like they're a beach town. So there's like 3 whole hotels. So they go to the second one, and it's like it's a little bit like the lighting is very bright. It's
Okay,
like
not right to
gezellig.
put
Yeah,
it
They're
Wow.
turning it down because of the lighting.
sure. Yeah, it's not
and they're
gezellig.
looking to
want
boil
bright-
an egg.
They want to.
They want to...
It's going to be the first time they share a meal. They want it to be just right.
And they
Okay.
want bright lighting.
They want just bright enough to see it, but also low enough that it's like cozy.
Obscures a little bit. It's not.
Sure.
Okay.
Like, have you ever ridden? It doesn't exist anymore, but a
Then
Virgin
no.
America flight.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't. Yes.
Anymore, right?
Okay.
I wasn't going to say like Pegasus.
Well, I think that would be more interesting than what
sure.
you're talking about right now. Like
So they get to the third hotel.
Okay.
It's a brightly lit room with a stovetop.
It's lit just enough.
like a Virgin.
Airline flight.
Airline
That's
flight.
right.
I love those flights.
No stovetop, but it has like a kettle, a plug-in kettle that
Sure.
you can boil, and
sure.
you can cook anything with this. It's
Okay.
amazing.
Sure.
Okay.
So they fill a mug with
What page
With
are we at?
boiling water.
350.
What, 150 pages
You
just
keep
from that?
making me skip ahead.
Cut to page 500. What happens on page 500?
They decide he has botched the egg. She thinks it is such a waste of her time to be with a man who cannot even cook an egg. She like gives
What
him.
amount of time has passed since they first saw each other?
I mean, it's a little bit of time, like 90 minutes or something.
Okay.
And she leaves.
So this book isn't even written in real time.
It's less than real
it's,
time.
it's
slower.
Well, because we
Slowed
have to
down.
hear their thoughts, and we have to.
Can we just cut to the sex? I mean, there's
There is no sex.
Never.
Not actual sex, but it's the sort of the feeling that you come away with is like, yes, like what is sexier than someone being honest about what they want and what he is, which is a piece of shit, because why can't he boil a freaking egg?
It seems to me like, Mariska, these books, normally a romance novel is all about 2 people. They meet each other. They're hot for each other.
Yeah,
they
is-
fantasize a lot about having sex with each other,
Yeah.
but something's keeping them apart, usually like some sort of relationship or their social
Or
status
the
or something.
restaurant, the hotel, the Albertine, the budget,
see
the
the
egg.
lists of all the hotels and the eggs and all that. That's the kind of stuff none of your audience is interested in. They're interested in, are these people going to have sex? And when they do have sex, is it hot sex? Is it everything they've imagined sex to be? Have you ever had sex?
No.
Why not?
Well, it's so much work.
What take the egg in the hotel and everything out of it.
You can't.
Just go have
it's
sex
so
with someone.
stupid. Then you're just wasting your time for like what?
No, that sex is a waste of time.
But it's a waste of time.
Yeah,
Great. Then I
technically.
don't want to do it.
Technically, it is. I mean, unless you Adam, you have 2 kids. Like those were the only times that were not
That
a waste
it wasn't
of time.
a waste of time.
Yeah.
That's why those are the only times
But
you've
it's
done
a fun waste of time. Look, Mariska, this book sounds horrible. I usually don't say that about.
Do we hear
things
the
my
title
guests.
of the book? What's the
The
title?
Polder model.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
They have to work together.
They all work together, but
Yeah.
nothing ends up happening. And is it successful? Anyone buying these?
Huge success. Yeah.
Does everyone just automatically get a copy? Or
what do you think it is? Just like
a U2
communism
album
or something?
What, so everything is like this U2 album to you, Adam?
I guess that's the only
Everyone's
way
Wait, is
people get
U2
stuff.
just giving away their album?
One
Is that
time
true?
they did it, somewhat long time
like
ago.
10 years ago.
All right, look, we're running out of time. We just have time for one final feature on the show, and that is a little something called plugs. Jizz. Oh, gosh. That was a real fake out.
That got me good.
Well, that's an inexpensive little tune that played there.
That was Jake Jackhead with lovely plugs. Thank you so much to Jake Jackhead. All right, what are we plugging? Adam, what does a guy like you have to plug?
Just Severance on Friday, the final episode of the season coming out.
And don't just watch that one, although you could, I guess.
There are 8
right?
previous episodes.
So, do you think that's confusing?
It
Was that
could
a concern
be
with
it could be
production?
confusing depending on how it's explained.
Yeah.
And I feel like the way I'm explaining it is potentially confusing.
Do the characters kind of make this clear, though, that it's the 9th episode of 9?
Every episode, every character's first line is, okay, it's episode 5. And this is what needs to happen.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Okay,
it's
that sounds
clear.
great. Severance on it, and people have to have an Apple TV Plus subscription.
On Apple TV Plus. And plus, you can get a subscription quite easily.
Yeah, and then you can also you get video games and working out and stuff like that.
There's all kinds of stuff on there with that subscription.
Anyone ever play a video game and work out while watching your show? That would be the trifecta for Apple.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, amazing. All right, and Thomas, what do you want to plug?
I'm going to plug a podcast I'm a fan of called Screw It. We're just going to talk about comics. 2 brothers, Will and Kevin Hines, talk about comic books. I've really gotten into it. And
what do you like? What does a guy like you?
I like how niche and alienating they are. They really don't let new people in. There's almost no explanation of the backstory of what they're talking about. They assume you've read what they're talking about and already know about it, and then they reaffirm what you know. And I'm really into it. And
they don't take controversial stances on these. They pretty much just recap.
They toe the party line, and they pretty much express what the consensus is on the things they talk about. And if you want to hear that parroted back, they're good at it. They're going over the Daredevil comic book series Born Again right now, which is written by Frank Miller and drawn by Dave Mazzucchelli in the mid-'80s. It was a milestone, great superhero story that's only mildly problematic. So, check out that podcast. That's my recommendation.
Sounds great.
And Mariska, what do you want to plug here?
It's a short film improvised by Suzi Barrett and Rebecca Drysdale. Short, like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Easy.
So this is Quibi.
It's Quibi length.
And where do people see this, and what is it called?
It's called Gum, and they can see it at whatisgum.com.
Whatisgum.com.
That's right.
With Rebecca Drysdale, a great talent.
That's right. And Suzi Barrett and nobody turd.
Wow.
And they work together. They balance each other out.
Okay, interesting. Well, I want to plug, head over to cbbworld.com. I was going to plug this show called You Can't Handle the Sleuths.
Yes, I am a fan of that too. I should have plugged that.
We just had a very funny new episode of that a couple weeks ago, and we just had another This Book Changed My Life episode with Lily Sullivan, Randy Snuts episodes. We got some good stuff in April. We just Sean Diston and I we just reviewed the 400 Blows.
Really?
On our show. Wow. Scott hasn't seen, and people are really responding to that. So head over to cbbworld.com, and if you subscribe for a year, you get 2 months free. All right, let's close up the old plug bag.
Take one hand, put it up. Take the other, put it down. You're gonna make a box, it's time to start to close it. But don't close it too much or you open up the plug bag. We're opening up that plug bag. And when you open up that plug bag, you open up your heart for the rest of the world. I'm talking open up the plug bag. Open up the plug bag. Open up the plug bag as I when you open up your heart. Open up
Man, hearing
Wow.
Dr. Sweet chat, the small talk robot say, oh no, it delights me to no end. That was Dr. Sweet Cha-Cha with Oye Como Plug. Guys, I want to thank you so much, Adam. Always great hanging
Great to
out
see
with
you.
you. I mean, I know you have 2 TV shows now. You don't have a lot of time. We ever going to do another podcast together?
I think we should.
Yeah. Yeah. What about? I'm drawing a blank.
Just about this.
About Comedy Bang Bang, where we recap Comedy Bang Bang?
Yeah, every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
This is a great idea.
Yeah, I'm committing fully right now.
Okay, to all 751 episodes?
That's exactly right.
Okay, fantastic. And Thomas, so great to meet you.
Thanks so much for having me
on.
on. I love trying to reach an audience for my wares.
Yeah, although even though you don't have any,
I don't
your
know how to
website's
get them
not
right
up,
now,
yeah.
but at some, I've piqued the interest, and I hope that
course.
people will search later.
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam.
And then Mariska, bad book, bad writer.
Thank you.
You're really bad.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming by, though.
Thank you.
And
it was a bad time, and I think that you have a lot to learn about hosting.
okay. All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.